here. Lovely feet. Kane has crossed into the middle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's cut it out.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Son Heung-min clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's put paid to the danger. He'll try from distance! Missed by a fraction. And it's made its way to him. Kane, can he get on the end of this? Over to the right flank. Kane! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Wolverhampton have got it back and they'll have another go. This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Son Heung-min is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Son Heung-min. It's a loose ball. This time, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now. And this is Kane. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Ball's gone out of play. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. It's a goal kick. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Cristiano Ronaldo! So, their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! And that has sent him sprawling. Wolverhampton have the chance to go the other way. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
2 added minutes has been
That's been
indicated.
intercepted. Gomez. Kane. Not the most accurate pass. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45
So
minutes?
that was the first half.
Haven't played that badly.
believe the
Getting
boys can
caught
turn
again on the
around.
counter-attack
Of
is
course
unlikely.
they will.
They're switched
And
on to
please
that
welcome our
and
lads
still
to the
very much in this
field.
game.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. The second half is up and running. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Shot at goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Gomez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Robertson. And this is Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kane. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of...
Kane! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Wolverhampton have reclaimed it. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Wolverhampton restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely weighted ball. Pings in across, getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Plays it across. And he's taking no chances there. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a great pick out. Oh, can he get onto this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Space for him to turn and look. Kane. Messi. Great vision. Gomez. Kane does well to get it back. Lovely bit of skill. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Him is number 15.
He's there to retrieve it, and he's forced to go back. Gomez. 75 minutes played. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pass somewhat off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now this could be a chance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Gomez. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that has been knocked clear.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Wolverhampton have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field is number 11, Wang Hee-chan. Substitution in progress.
Jimenez tries to play it through into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Threads one in, neatly clipped into space. Jose Sarr claims comfortably. Now that's well seen too. Gomez looking to pass their way up the pitch. Fagioli. Spread out to the left, and this is Son Heung-min. Looking for options. Great chance! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finish.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done their thing. They were driven by a desire to maximise every game, and they have won this one. Son Heung-min taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. Well, I'm Peter Curi, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's a throw. Akankah. Here's Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. And that could set him on his way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Truffert. Hill. Senesi. Krupi. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Messi. And he's whipped it across. Tries to get it clear. Tavernier. Kane. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Senesi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread it left. Son Heung-min at it in a wide position. Header comes in! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. So it is still 0-0. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Krupi. Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bournemouth are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And he's had it nicked away, and that's gone loose. Kane. Can he finish?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Kane tries to pass it through and reclaimed it in a trice. Scott. And it's Jimenez. Well, that has not gone well. Son Heung-min. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Tavernier. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Now it's Kane. Krupi. Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's a really well-measured ball. Played out to the left flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Senesi. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Strong running down that left flank. Lobbed in behind. And this is Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There will be 1 minute
Robertson.
added time.
Not the most accurate pass. Curi. Now it's Tavernier. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least
So
the
it's been
defence
even so
can
far.
look back on a
Which
job
way will
pretty
things
well
go in
done
the
so
second
far,
half?
Peter. I think
Out
they've
of the
squeezed the
fourth.
play quite well, and they've
Everyone,
been
please welcome our
relentless in their
players.
pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi goes for a shot! It's a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Is number 9, Lionel Messi.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Tries to play it through. Showing good feet. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Christie.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Tavernier. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Curi. Now it's Tavernier. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Tavernier. He's found a way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Match was 70,987.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but The boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Senesi. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half, and the score is 1-0.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Son Heung-min looking to receive it in space. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! And he's following up! Now, who's going to... And the finish! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Kane really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Nicely aimed pass. Now he's running away. That's very neat. Real chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the league.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now it's Tavernier. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Truffert. Now it's Tavernier. Ball is over the line. So a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution.
Lots and lots of changes. Unal getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 26, Robertson. Number 11, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Messi.
Number 22,
Kamavinga.
Kane.
Nicely shaped ball.
Coming on the
That
field.
pass isn't the best.
Number 44,
Leading by 2 and the finishing line
Number
in
6,
sight.
Renildo.
And it's been played through.
Number
Oh,
13,
it's Son Heung-min! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession. Messi being applauded off here, having made a
Substitution for
sizable
Manchester
contribution.
United.
He's sharing a
Number
smile or two as
9,
he's leaving the pitch,
Messi.
Peter. I think his contribution
Coming on to
is
replace
widely
him is
appreciated.
Number 15, Caicedo.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Fascioli. He's going for goal! It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Welbeck. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a
added
defender,
minutes
though,
has been
who was
indicated.
ever so determined. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great vision. Good read, needed to be. Now, he's got space here. So, what can they make of this? And this is Welbeck. Christie. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as
Hello,
footballing
everybody, and
utopia.
welcome to today's
The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Curi, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And that's got them off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Number 9, Lionel Messi.
Manchester United break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And he cuts out the supply. That's a good ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Davis with the short one. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kane. And it's Messi. And Robertson. That's going wide left. Kane gets a foot in here. Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Son Heung-min. Good ball, good take. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the... He'll try from distance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Taylor. Johnson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's put paid to the danger. So what can they make of this? And he's there to retrieve it. Son Heung-min. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And that's a throw-in. Approaching the half-hour mark. He's picked his way through. Oh, no joy this time. Son Heung-min. Distributed tidily. Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Son Heung-min. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. It'll be a throw-in. Kane. And it's Robertson. And it's lofted through here. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Johnson. Kane. Searching pass he's played there. Taylor. Hurst. And it's Kane. Robertson. Messi gets into a good position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a good foot in there.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That's destined for the flank. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, super ball! And this is Son Heung-min. Cleared away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
We believe the boys can turn it around.
Manchester United sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. We're on the move again. And this is Son Heung-min. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plenty to... And another try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A case now of complete control.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Davis, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Taylor. Mikel Oyarzabal. That has been cut short. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a good finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Son Heung-min. It's anyone's ball now. Tries to get it clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Siwa. Davis pinches it off him. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! In he goes again! Johnson.
The attendance for this match was 28,900.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Son Heung-min. There, Son Heung-min! He's put his foot right through that one.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can clear their lines. Siwa. Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about... And a chance! Oh, wow! That's crazy!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Son Heung-min! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Coming on the field, number 29.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot!
Young.
And that has faded wide. Walter gets it away. And that has put paid to that. Son Heung-min.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Son Heung-min. Siwa wins the duel this time. Johnson. Akpom. And Siwa. Akpom. Hurst. Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. And he can clear it. He's gone for goal. Siwa. Taylor. And he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Akpom. Hurst.
That was lovely, that.
And he's lost his man here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good effort. And he's spooned it over the bar.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 47. Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Matsusiwa.
There will be
He's on it. Can he get away? Ashley Young. Clark. Great vision. 5 minutes to add. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Matsusiwa. Akpom. Now, can they get him away? Welbeck charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now he can run away. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And in a trice, the substitute, Son Heung-min! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Manchester United come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Curi, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. It's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale. And a chance! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Kane, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Space for him to turn and look. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still goalless. Tonali. Looking for the run. Murphy. That is good strength. Now this could be a chance. And the cross comes in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Son Heung-min. Botman with the clearance. Gordon chasing after it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? He's scored! And there is your opener. That was easy, almost too easy.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post. Applies the finish. That was quite a hit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tonali. Tonali. And claimed it back swiftly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Linton, whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Manchester United are down to 10 men. So it's away we go then. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Livramento has it in a wide position. And they've managed to get rid. Over to the right flank. That is good alertness. And here's Gordon. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 7 minutes is
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
That's been cut out, well played. Linton. Livramento. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Robertson. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hall. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? Osula. Osula showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Livramento makes the interception. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he get it through? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Hall plays it short. Crosses it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Here comes another cross. And he's there to clear it. Knocks it out wide. Crossed it again. And he can thump it away. Jauh. Now that's well seen too. And he was quick to react. Botman shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Miley. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Murphy. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Throw in. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Murphy. Robertson. Kane. Distributed tidily. And here's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
No way through. That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Gordon unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. Oh, now he can run away with chance for a shot! Linton. Now Miley. Oh, good spread. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Oh no, what has happened here? It's out of play for a goal kick. Ramsdale with the clearance.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
There will be 1 minute
Robertson.
at a time.
And that is out of play. Foot in. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please welcome our players,
How would you
everyone.
review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Murphy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gordon, can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Son Heung-min. Nicely spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Hall. Gordon. And he's managed to get free. It's and the
The attendance for
finish!
this match was 71,550.
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Newcastle can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Pinches it off him. It's gone for a throw-in. Livramento. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Well, that's well spotted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Linton. And he's intervened well there. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it in here. And that has been cleared. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had it taken off him. He's in a great position here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's not got that quite right. Kamavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Jimenez gets it clear.
Newcastle really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a real chance missed.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Played out to the left flank, and he's quick to return it, just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's been slipped through. Wisa. Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. Ronaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Ronaldo. Linton. Osula. Stood up well to him there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Where it came from. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Curi, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Taken back almost at once. Cristiano Ronaldo threads one in, and it's been played through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Hudson-Odoi, is one of the gems in a great generation of English talent, Peter. A wide player, competent playing from either side. I find him, unlike a lot of his contemporaries, to be a more deceptive and unpredictable player in that he isn't a ball hogger, you know, quite the opposite.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Nottingham are looking to go forward now. And that has been knocked clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Jimenez. And it's Robertson. Son Heung-min wants to run onto this. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Anderson. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Nottingham definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Anderson. Sangare. Not the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Nottingham couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's a searching pass. Sangare. Gibbs-White. Williams. And Sangare. Aina.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Caught offside that time. Tries to play it through, and he's managed to get free. shot could be on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Robertson. Kamavinga. Mikel Oyarzabal. Lobbed in behind. Son Heung-min! And that is wildly off target. Son Heung-min. Kane. Hudson-Odoi. And Sangare. Played into space. Gibbs-White. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Chance to deliver. Robertson clears. Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. Sangare. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Anderson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out.
Well, we're on the way. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Robertson does well to get it back. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. The ideal start.
Manchester United.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be.
Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kamavinga does really well to win the ball there. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Sells, gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Aina. Gibbs-White. Williams. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. No, it's come to nothing. Hudson-Odoi. And it's Son Heung-min. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min is offering a right smile there.
Sangare. Anderson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Floated through. There's the shot! He's not got that quite right. And he's heaved it away. He's had it taken off him. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good spread. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Anderson. Gibbs-White wriggles his way through. Hutchinson. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Anderson. Hutchinson. Looking to play him in. Hutchinson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. Now, he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Sankari. He's having a pop! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scored
Perfect
for
placement,
Manchester
the one
United.
place the keeper couldn't reach.
After 32 minutes
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Robertson.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Hutchinson. Some good work on the right flank here. Oyathabal wins the duel this time. Robertson. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. The less said about that pass, the better. Hutchinson. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. This looks promising. It is a corner. Impressive jump. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1
It's a
minute added
sharp
time.
little ball here. Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
That's
stage.
the first half then. A
Manchester
rocky start, to say
United
the least.
looking good, feeling
That
good.
will shake
It
out
is
spirit.
2-0
Brilliant.
at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
That gets us going once more. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to cross. And that is expertly dealt with. And this is Ronaldo. Aims beyond. It's Son Heung-min! And he couldn't finish.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Son Heung-min, Robertson, Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. Gibbs White. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hutchinson with the cross. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Son Heung-min. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 22,
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
28,997.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely feeding his chance, surely! And he should have made it 4.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Messi with the short one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sangare. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice bit of trickery. Anderson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Son Heung-min. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Oh, that's a key interception. Aina. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ronaldo with the foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Igor Jesus. Number 21, coming on the field. Number 9, Awani. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ronaldo. Now he... Big chance! And it's in! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happipiness. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 7,
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Son Heung-min. Played in by Son... And a header! And that is high.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, cracking ball. Takes a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United, after 86 minutes,
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's found the way through. Foot in. Pass somewhat off target. On for Curi! Oh, impressive strike. Nottingham have it back and can go again. Gibbs White.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And they're back on the ball again. Now he's got space here. Gibbs White. He's looking wide. Williams. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aina. Stood up well to him there. Fagioli. Spread neatly. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kamavinga! And we're done. Manchester United have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So here we are, another day of pride, pomp and polarisation as two tribes representing London and Manchester collide. Arsenal and Manchester United, of course, undoubtedly two of the most illustrious clubs in the English game, recent history perhaps notwithstanding. Whatever the stakes, though, these matches are never dull. So strap in. And few venues... Oh, he's having a go! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the... Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Havertz, Gyökeres, Martinelli, and he's certainly... Oh, shooting chance! Jimenez gets it clear. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Martinelli. That is ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
First quarter of an hour gone. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Messi. He's found a way past. In towards the back stick. And they've managed to get rid. White.
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Havertz. No foul, says the referee. Havertz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
White. And he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there. Havertz. That's a lovely, neat pass. Madueke in acres of space out wide. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Havertz is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Foot in. Played down the flank. That has not gone well. Zubimendi. Oyarzabal cuts out the pass. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice. Aims beyond the defence. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course...
Real chance! Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Shot a goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
He's having a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now. So their fourth quarter of the game. They've played it short. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Lewis Skelly. Added Subimendi. And Madueke. Havertz. Now White. Rice. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. And it's been played through. Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
2 early minutes has been indicated.
Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
That's the first
Manchester
half.
United probably
Let's hope for more
looking
of the
to
same.
come in with
Everyone
a bigger
please
lead, but
welcome to the
overall I
field
think there's
our
plenty for them to
players.
be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Son Heung-min. Not the most accurate pass. He's having a hit! It's hit the crossbar. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Subimendi. And it's White. Madueke. Tries to play it through. Not where it came from. And he's straight offside. And it's Rice. Nicely aimed pass. That's the keeper's ball. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Cristiano Ronaldo has assisted more league goals than anyone else this season. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, they've got it back in a
The
hurry.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Robertson. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flashes it across. Defending of the desperate variety. He is just caressing the ball. Ball swung in, and that should get the job done. Havertz. Can he get it through? Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Son Heung-min. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Good chance here! Time then for the first substitution of the game.
It's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake.
And he's decided to go for it. It's bounced back off the post. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Zubimendi. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 26, Robertson. Number 22, Kane.
And it's a poor one.
11, Mikel Oyarzabal.
And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Coming on
Deftly
the field.
away.
Number 44, Pacioli. Number 15,
Tries to
Caicedo.
pass it through.
Number 6.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Welbeck.
And Welbeck! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a pretty loose pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Minutes has been indicated.
Welbeck shapes to shoot! And again! And that's a good finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United have surely won it, or so you would think. Well, that's a... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Camavinga voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that? So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Curi, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Yes, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advanced positions. He's someone who comes to life in and around the box, always asking for the ball, even in the most crowded places.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Cash. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Watkins. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Son Heung-min. Onana. Lindelof. Pau Torres.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he's picked it up out wide. Digne just loves to go forward whenever he can. Searching pass he's played there. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Digne. Rogers. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Aston really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Barkley. Decent chance! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That's really well cleared. McGinn. Valverde. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short, and he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Digne. Now it's McGinn. Lofted in. And that should get the job done. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. He's had it taken off him. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked Messi! Tielemans. And it's Barkley. He's looking wide. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cristiano Ronaldo is currently top scorer in the league. Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Messi. Messi will not... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's a throw. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Lindelof gathers from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Tielemans.
1 minute added time.
Camavinga powering forward here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodgers. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Manchester United's definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's going for goal! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Rodgers. Watkins. He's being urged to shoot. So no flag here. Watkins with a beautifully timed run.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
That has not gone well. That's destined for the flank. That's a shade optimistic. Tielemans. Pau Torres. Tielemans. Valverde does well to get it back. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. He's having a pop! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Watkins stood his ground strongly. And he's managed to get free. And here's Barkley. Camavinga. And it's Son
The
Heung-min.
attendance for this match was
Son Heung-min.
29,514.
It's a good-looking delivery. He's rising! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Digne. He's found a way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Barkley. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
And it's Tielemans. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Oh, he's on, and the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi picks it up out wide. The ball's swung in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now, he's got space here. That ball looks a good one. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 16.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see it.
Surely now! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And that has been knocked clear. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. It's Son Heung-min! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution on the field.
Son Heung-min is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Watson.
Manchester United making further changes here and in
Substitution
quick
in
succession.
progress.
And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Real chance! Oh, good finish! They're back within reach! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Good ball over the top. That'll be a throw-in. Reinildo. Pass somewhat off target. Buendia threads one in. This looks promising. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. They've got a corner here. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rogers. Matson. Nicely weighted ball. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And they've got a throw. And time is up. Manchester United have done the business, grasping what they saw as rightly theirs, maximum points. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things already rolling. This one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Now it's Muniz. And this is Iwobi. Can he get on the end of this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Dink through, and this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, good take in a good area. King unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It will be. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And they've got a throw. That has been cut short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kamavinga. Ambitious ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Tries to cross. Chance! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Castagna. Castagna. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. Iwobi, and here's the chance to counter. Distributed tidily. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. Anderson. Berger. Iwobi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Can he get it through? Chance, surely! Oh, it's gone in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Son Heung-min. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It'll be a throw-in. Akanji. And it's Valverde. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Castagna kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Robertson. Mikel Oyarzabal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There will be one
And a
minute
chance!
time.
And that's a tidy finish. And once more we are all square, you score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We're looking at a different game now. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United have been pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Good ball over the top. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
King gets a good foot in there. Done delicately. That's been cut out. Well played. Berger. Castagna. And Wilson. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robinson cuts it out. Bob. Kane.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Berger. Bassi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Bob, and he's managed to get free. And it's Robinson. Robinson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Messi pulls short, shoots! Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And the finish! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robinson with the clearance. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Camavinga calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it.
Tries one from range. Fantastic from Son Heung-min. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Wilson with the short one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Muniz. Messi. Son Heung-min currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Son Heung-min has the third most assists in the league this year. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Berger. Now Castagna. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Castagna.
26, Robertson.
Pinches it off him.
Number 11, Mikel
Camavinga,
Oyarzabal.
who does have an assist to his
Number
name.
22,
And the shot's on here.
coming on the field.
Lovely bit of chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Robinson. And this is Welbeck. Berger. And it's Smith Rowe. Now Castagna. Chukwueze. Looking to play him in. And it's made its way to him. Smith Rowe. Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nicely worked. And that is well cleared. Welbeck. Welbeck! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So now the difference is 3. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
United. Number 20, Son Heung-min. Coming on to replace him is...
In with the challenge.
18.
It's a searching pass. He's beaten the last man, and well back! Well, now it's a Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. 5 minutes to add. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Smith Rowe. And that will be the final act. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission accomplished. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need...
Gakpo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Frimpong. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in a great position here, and he's got away from it. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's found the finish! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, just skips past his man. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
Oh, he's all alone. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Liverpool really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
In with the challenge. And this is Ronaldo. That has not gone well. Now it's Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Camavinga wins the duel this time. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Wirtz is number 5 in the list of assists in the league this year. He's picked his way through. That's travelling a long way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi! That's a good ball out wide. Can he spark a counter here? Threads one in. And that could set him on his way. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's shifting through the gears here. He'll try to keep this alive. In again. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a throw. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Szoboszlai. That has been slung wide. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk.
Liverpool definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Gakpo. Oh, shooting chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Konate picks it up from the goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Half-time getting close now. And it's Wirtz. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. There's a goal! And we have liftoff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have had the first... Szoboszlai has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. No, he's not getting past him there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time and again they are repelled. Tries to pass it through. That is lovely. Mohamed Salah. That's a good foray he's making. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Let's keep this up.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So the action resumes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Szoboszlai, Jones, Akanji gets a foot in here. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Robertson, and it's Jones. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's going in strongly.
Gakpo shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Konate. Kane demonstrating his defensive quality there. Will play through for the wide man. Donnarumma clears without hesitation. Van Dijk is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Wits.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it. Jones! No, not the best of headers. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution on the field. Number 73.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Chiesa. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. No way through there. And here's Jones. Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi. Konate makes the interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Jones. Salah. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! And that's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Szoboszlai, 75 minutes played. Now it's Chiesa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, nice touch. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Mamardashvili claims it without any fuss. Nicely aimed pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed. It's Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Svets. Number 18, Gakpo. Coming on the field, number 10, McAllister. Number 9, Isak. Substitution.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Camavinga! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That is good progress on the left. Could go all the way here. This looks promising. Chiesa! That's a goal! But that is not going to count.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Frimpong cuts out the pass. Jones. Caicedo powering forward here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking to play him in. Played in by Son Heung-min. That has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Just about within shooting range. And with that, the end. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as you...